Have you ever thought about what it means to live in the most populated country in the world? Just imagine waking up every day in a place where over 1 billion people share the same space, the same air, the same dreams. That's the reality in China, the country that holds the title for the highest population on the planet. But what does that really look like? What does it mean for the people living there? And how does it affect the world at large? Let's break it down. First off, we have to consider the sheer scale of it all. Picture this: a bustling city like Shanghai, where the streets are alive with the sounds of honking cars, street vendors calling out their wares, and the chatter of people from all walks of life. It's a sensory overload, and that's just one city. With over 1.4 billion people, China is home to more than 1 in every 5 people on Earth. That's a lot of stories, a lot of cultures, and a lot of diversity packed into one nation. Now, you might be wondering how this massive population affects daily life. For starters, it means that the cities are incredibly crowded. Public transport can be a real adventure, especially during rush hour. Imagine cramming into a subway car so full that you can't even lift your arms. You're surrounded by strangers, yet there's this unspoken camaraderie, a shared understanding that we're all in this together. It's a unique experience, one that can be both frustrating and oddly comforting. But it's not just about the chaos. There's a vibrant energy that comes from so many people living in close proximity. Street markets are alive with activity, filled with all kinds of food, from steaming dumplings to sweet pastries. The variety is astounding. You can literally taste the diversity of the country in its food. Each region has its own specialties, influenced by local ingredients and traditions. Eating in China is not just about nourishment. It's a cultural experience that connects people across generations. And let's not forget about the technological advancements that come with such a large population. China is at the forefront of innovation, especially in urban development. Smart cities are becoming more common, with technology integrated into daily life in ways that many Western countries are still catching up to. Think about it. Mobile payments, high-speed trains, and even facial recognition systems are a part of everyday life. It's a glimpse into a future that's being shaped right now, and it's fascinating to see how a large population can drive such rapid change. But with all this growth and innovation, there are challenges too. Overpopulation can lead to environmental issues, such as pollution and resource depletion. Cities like Beijing have faced serious air quality problems, making it difficult for residents to breathe easy. The government has implemented measures to combat these issues, but it's a constant balancing act between development and sustainability. It's a reminder that progress comes with its own set of hurdles. Then there's the social aspect. In a country with such a vast population, social dynamics can be complex. There's a sense of community, but there's also a feeling of anonymity. In a sea of faces, it's easy to feel lost. Many people move from rural areas to cities in search of better opportunities, leaving behind their families and familiar surroundings. This migration has led to a phenomenon known as the left behind children, where kids grow up without one or both parents. It's a heartbreaking reality that highlights the sacrifices people make for their families, and it raises questions about the cost of progress. Education is another critical area impacted by population density. With so many students vying for a spot in prestigious universities, the competition is fierce. Families invest heavily in their children's education, hoping to secure a better future. The pressure can be immense, leading to a culture of high expectations and, at times, burnout. It's a relatable struggle, isn't it? The desire to succeed and make your family proud is universal, but in a place like China, it can feel all-consuming. Yet, despite the challenges, there's an undeniable resilience among the people. They adapt, innovate, and find joy in the little things. Festivals are celebrated with fervor, and traditions are passed down through generations. The Lunar New Year, for example, is a time for families to come together, no matter the distance. It's a beautiful reminder of the importance of connection, of roots, and of shared history. And let's not overlook the impact of culture in a country so rich in history. From ancient philosophies like Confucianism to modern pop culture, China offers a tapestry of influences that shape not just its own people, but the world. Chinese cinema, music, and art are gaining recognition globally, and it's exciting to see how cultural exchange is bridging gaps between nations. It's a testament to the power of stories and creativity to unite us, no matter where we come from. So what can we take away from this? Living in the most populated country in the world is a complex, multifaceted experience. It's a blend of chaos and harmony, tradition and innovation, struggle and triumph. It challenges our perceptions of community and individuality, and it pushes us to think about how we relate to one another in an ever-changing world. As we navigate our own lives, it's essential to remember that behind the numbers, behind the headlines, are real people with dreams, fears, and aspirations. The next time you hear about China or any densely populated place, think about the stories that are unfolding there. Each person is a world unto themselves, and in this interconnected age, we have the opportunity to learn from one another, to share experiences, and to grow together. So let's embrace the diversity of our world and celebrate the richness that comes from living in a global community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. See you in next exploration. Thanks for watching.